My mom and dad moved to Newark in 1946. I was born 1953. The house that I lived in when I was an infant is right across the street from where we are located today. I probably was still a baby. My mom started her community work. She would find out about families that were in need, and there was no shelters or places to go at that time. So people came to our home, and my mom would prepare meals, give them clothes, whatever they needed help with. As the years went by, it kept growing and growing, and people would just come over and they'd have dinner and they might need a shower. My mom made bag lunches, and it just grew from there into where we are today, which we have the Viola Blythe agency that's named after her. We are so blessed that the city of Newark realized the value of my mother's help to the community. They offered her that building at $1 a year. That's after we had it out of our home for over 30 years. But I was asked if I would consider being the program volunteer coordinator at first. And I was working a couple of other jobs, and I took it on part-time. But as I started working, it became full-time, and I got a small salary. And so I quit my other jobs, and I went to work strictly for the Viola Blythe Center. We ventured out and started doing Thanksgiving and Christmas baskets, and they collected toys to help families that needed toys. You know, in a perfect world, nobody would even need our help, right? Everybody'd have jobs, making plenty of money, da-da-da-da-da. But unfortunately, that's not true. So I do see that we'll always be needed in this type of line of work, somewhere for people to reach out when they really get hit hard times or when they're down and out. So I know that we'll be around for a long time. Where we will be is another question. I foresee expanding programs. In order to do that, we would probably have to acquire a building at some point. Purchase one or get one big enough, because right now you can see we have a warehouse separate from where we do our actual distribution. So it's a lot of, preparing and running back and forth. If it was all under one roof, it'd be so nice. And I know there's more programs out there that we could start.